1 in 3 people 65 to 74 and about half of people 75 and older in the U.S. suffer from hearing loss. That's according to the National Institute on Deafness and Other Communication Disorders.
Yes, and hearing aids can cost up to $15,000 because of where we live. A rural area like the Tri-States, finding a provider that will cover even a bit of that cost is difficult, to say the least. Tonight, I'm digging deeper into options for you.
I've been all over this country.
Get Jerry Smith talking.
I can honestly say I've been to Alaska.
About a favorite subject.
We went in, had breakfast, and got back on the plane and left. But I've been there.
But you've been there. And it's hard for him to stop.
I told this story before, but I told it.
But asking Smith to talk about a sensitive subject.
I just couldn't hear people.
And it's not easy for him to start.
I don't know what to tell you, to be honest with you.
I sat down with the 92-year-old.
I read lips. Be honest with you.
At the Quincy Senior and Family Resource Center. And you even had trouble, you're having trouble hearing my voice.
Yes, but right now it's not bad.
West Central Illinois Area Agency on Aging Director Mike Drew helped. But it's easier for you to hear Mike.
I can hear Mike better than I can hear you.
Smith has hearing aids.
They're better than no hearing aids, but they're not perfect by any sense of the word.
Prescription hearing aids. How much did they cost?
$9,000.
All of that came out of his savings and reduced his assets so much that Drew says Smith got bumped to Medicaid, which can cover hearing aids.
It's interesting.
Traditional Medicare does not. That's ironic.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
However, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services told me it does cover diagnostic hearing and balance exams if a doctor orders them, and it does offer an audiologist visit every 12 months, but only for non-acute hearing conditions.
Medicare doesn't tend to pay on things that may be preventive in nature.
West Central Illinois Center for Independent Living Information and Referral Specialist Sam Cogshell.
So I'm always giving them an orange folder.
Helps sign seniors up for their Medicare plans.
Because it's so gaudy orange.
He says Medicare Advantage plans do cover hearing aids.
The Advantage plans always offer vision, dental, and hearing at no extra cost. That's the claim they make on TV and in any other form of communication with you, and they're telling you the truth.
The truth in the Tri-States.
They're very nice if they're available in your area, because that's the sticking point, especially around here, and we're considered a rural area by Medicare standards. In Chicago, if you decide you're not going to take an Advantage plan, well, you're just out of the business because everybody else around you does, and that's not the case down here.
So which providers here take those plans? Well, I called Thomas Family Insurance broker Rick Thomas in Quincy. He told me seniors should just call their local insurance brokers who specialize in Medicare Advantage plans to get information specific to their situation.
There's not really, any place for your hearing that they're going to say, come on for a 60% off sale.
Beyond insurance, though, there are providers like Blessing and Beltone that try to mitigate.
I will mark their hearing loss
by contracting with hearing aid companies that offer rebates to patients or offering financing partnerships and payment plans.
Love to see the difference in people when you actually just turn the devices on, being treated properly, and it brings back that life.
Both hearing care practitioner Matthew Koster and audiologist Dr. Lexi Kerner say they volunteer with and suggest programs like the Beltone Foundation and Starkey Neighbors in Need that provide hearing aids for little to no cost.
Our goal is to help patients. If we can get them hearing better, improve their quality of life, that's our goal.
When it comes to the subject of making hearing aids more affordable, Cogshell says everyone has to just keep talking.
Just talking to your doctors and saying what the needs are and expressing that, but that takes a lot of people on over a long period of time, but it does work eventually.
So we contacted several other hearing aid providers in Quincy to see if they wanted to be involved in the story. We heard back from 2. They declined, and the others never responded.
So I guess the question would be, what about over-the-counter hearing aids? Are they a lot cheaper?
Yeah, so they actually can be, but audiologists say they come with risks, and I actually have more on those risks and the difference between over-the-counter hearing aids and prescription hearing aids in the second installment of this story, and you're going to be able to see that right now and on demand on the WGEM Smart TV streaming app and under the News Extra tab.